2020, a year of exploration, a year of flying drones in places that I've never seen before, getting amazing aerial shots that didn't happen this year. A lot of people decided to stay inside and not really explore their own backyard. With no other option, exploring my own backyard of Manitoba, Canada was about the only thing that I could do to stay sane. As you know, this channel loves drones. I love drones. I'm obsessed with all kinds of drones. Okay. Fly them, build them, blah, 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 whatever. I've talked about it before. At the end of the day, the reason for flying, building, blah, 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 all the things with drones is so that you get a good shot, right? Well, with all the exploration of my own backyard that I've done in the last year, going to places that I've never been before, just a lot closer to home than initially anticipated, led to some amazing aerial shots that I'd love to review and share with you today. These are my best drone clips of 2020. I've selected 5 with a bonus clip, so 6. All right, let's go.
Top 5 plus 1 best drone shots of 2020 starts now.
Number 5, Cooks Creek Church. There's nothing too special about the way that I flew in this footage, but sometimes a location speaks for itself. Now, this is a cathedral that is literally 20 minutes away from my house, and I've never been to, so I had to check it out. There's also a really weird kind of like fake rock, crazy amphitheater thing that I kind of filmed, but when you got a church like this, you know what the main focus is going to be. As a quick side note, every video that you see that's more slow, like classic drone shot with this, the Mavic Air 2. I've had it for about 6 months, and it's my favorite drone for YouTube that I've ever used. Now, there's some other drone footage that I've been doing a lot with, and that is FPV. This is my main FPV rig. It's broken, but when it does work and when it's flying well, it's the most fun that I've ever had flying drones. Which leads me to number 4. This is the first time that I took some risks with my FPV drone, started flipping it and flying it at a football field. I'll be the first to admit that I'm not the greatest FPV pilot. As a matter of fact, I'm still learning. And there are some people on the internet, obviously, who are incredible at this kind of stuff. I aim to get there. But things like this in FPV, where you're willing to go out and challenge yourself outside of a simulator, fly flips and fly through things, and maybe even break a few pieces, it grows you as a pilot. And this was one of those milestones. Number 3. Now this is what happened when me and Lily, my girlfriend, found an amazing tower peeking out of the forest in western Manitoba. This was the weirdest hike that I've ever been through. You kind of walk through pastures and then a little bit more hilly stuff and then some forest and then you just see cows like randomly. You ever just walk through a forest and just like see a cow? Then at the end of it all, you climb to the beautiful peak of as tall of a Manitoba mountain you can get. Manitoba's a prairie. Number 2, kicking it back to some more FPV content. The sunset flight, but it's special to me because I brought my cousin who got to do some filming, and he doesn't normally do that kind of thing. I think that he really actually enjoyed it. I mean, he did a great job. Look at the footage. That's from a guy who really never picks up cameras. Good on you, Will. After that, the sun was setting beautifully, and I decided to get a little wild. Yeah, happens though. If only it wasn't such an amateur crash, then it would be cool, but it's just the dumbest, I don't know what I was thinking. We actually ended up losing the drone for a while, and then we had to search, kind of combing through all these farmers' fields. It was annoying, and I didn't have a beeper set, so we didn't know where it was, and it was just absolute chaos. I was really nervous that I was going to lose my drone in front of my cousin, who had never been drone flying before and was doing me a favor by filming me drone flying. It was a nightmare. Number one, another sunset time to fly my drone is like the greatest place in Manitoba, like the greatest location. It's where a desert meets a forest. It's in Spruce Woods Provincial Forest. It's called the Devil's Punch Bowl. And man, this footage is just awesome. There's another crazy story behind this footage. It was sunset. I could only get there like 30 minutes before the sunset. It's a 45-minute hike to that spot though. I decided to sprint in one direction, get there, get the footage, and then I realized when the sun set, oh, it's real dark. And some of you may not believe me, but I will stick to this story. On the way back, I heard a noise, and it wasn't just like a little stick breaking. It was like a noise. All that I was thinking was mountain lion, all right? That's all that I was thinking. We have them, plenty of them actually, and maybe I was wrong. I probably was. Maybe it was a deer, maybe it was a little Bambi. But to me, in the dark, walking, I thought that's a killer black bear and a puma combined. They joined teams and forces, and they're coming to kill me. But in the end, it was worth it because I not only had a story that only I could confirm, which I promise you it was probably a cougar for sure. But I also had great footage. I also had fantastic footage. I loved it. It was fantastic. I did promise you a bonus clip, and it is another FPV clip. It's from a quarry that I found this summer. It was just overall a pretty fun little circuit that I kept flying. So I'm going to leave you guys here. Enjoy the rest of the footage of the FPV quarry madness zone. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're here and that you're enjoying the footage. Please leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, you. If you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much. We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers, and it's because of viewers exactly like you. So thanks a lot. It really means a lot to me. Peace.